Hello YouTube. As requested, this is a tour of my vacation home in Noank, Connecticut. I think I pronounced that right. Anyway, this house is... shut the door there. This house is one of the nicer houses we've actually rented for vacation. So let's begin. Here's the front door right there. And then in here, we've got an array of light switches. This one controls the porch light right there. This one controls the light next to the garage. And this one controls light right there next to the garage. And then this one turns on that light. This one turns on those track lights and that light. And I'm still not quite sure what this one turns on. There are a few switches in here that are mysteries. I've started to figure it out. Anyway, microwave. There's our oven and our stove, sink, dishwasher. Got a little radio. And this switch turns on that light. And that one turns, oh wait, no, where is it? Here it is. That one turns on the disposal. So, fire extinguisher. There's the phone. Got this lovely hanging stained glass swag light. And then we've got a lot of closets in our refrigerator. And here's our washer. It's a piece of junk HE washer. I'd much rather have a nice vintage top loader than this cheap piece of junk, but at least the dryer is a vintage dryer, and I'll get to that later. But yeah, I don't think I want to wash my clothes in this thing. In our refrigerator. And there's this really cool clock that they made, and those are just thumbtacks, and that's just the movement of a regular quartz clock. You can see it in there. Oh, and then there's a switch right there that turns that lamp on because it's connected to that outlet. So, here's our dining room, as I mentioned. There's our television. It's a nice flat screen TV. And got some light switches. This one turns on that light. This one turns on that. There's a light over there that this one turns on. And this one turns on those two lights. We've got a nice fireplace here. How nice this is. And we've got ourselves a nice deck here. And yeah. Much better. And then we can go down to the water, except the woman who lives next door told us that's a private beach. So, yeah. Was a little bit rude about it. So, got another hanging swag fixture here, and that just turns on like that. And then this switch turns on a light that's right on the outside of that wall, on the outside. Oh, we've got a nice Newtone model LA13 Concord door chime, and I will demonstrate that in a few minutes. First, let's go in here. Oh, this switch turns on that hall light. And this one is a third one that turns on that light. So there's 3 switches that control that one. This is the room my sister's sleeping in. 2 beds. And this turns on that lamp. This one turns on the light in the closet. Air conditioning window unit. This house doesn't have central air. It only has central heat radiators. I don't know if central heat is a thing, but yeah. There's a dresser. Nice picture. There's another picture right there. There's a lot of interesting pictures in this house. So yeah. Right here is the bathroom. The main bathroom. Got a shower, toilet, of course. Really interesting sink. I like this sink. And a nice mirror, and a medicine cabinet. And, well, I just knocked this off. Let's put that back up. Got a Newtone heater fan. This isn't an exhaust fan, it's strictly a heater fan. This switch turns on those, and then the one on the right is for the light, and the one on the left is for the fan. So, let me turn on the hall light. This closet is locked. It's probably the owner's stuff. And that's the room that my mom and my dad are staying in. One second. Okay, this is the room that my parents are staying in. You see a big master bed, dresser, closet. This light switch. Still don't know what this one turns on. I think I might turn that outlet on. And then this switch turns on the one in the closet. And the window unit. And, well, there you go. Okay. I didn't want to bother my dad too much in there. Oh, and this is a closet filled with towels and sheets and things. And then there's also this really interesting NOANC fire district thing. Fire alarm system. And then it says new coded alarm system. And this was good and effective August 1st, 1968. So as of today, this thing is, because today is August 1st, so as of today, this thing is, a very old, yeah, new coded alarm system. So I bet that was the mechanical coded pulls. And yeah. And then, yeah, there's a thermostat. This is, I don't know why, there's no central air. And then we got a nice smoke alarm right there. I guess I'll demonstrate the door chime right now. Take off the cover for you. It's a plastic cover. It looks a lot like wood. In fact, before I came here in the pictures, I thought it was wood, but it's plastic, and it says Newtone there. And there's the inside. You can see the solenoids and LA13 right there. Model LB13 was white, but it was the same color, or it was white. It was the same style cover, but it was model LB13, and it was still called the Concorde. And there is a rear doorbell and a front doorbell. Let's put the cover back on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ring the front doorbell. So I'm gonna go out to the front door. And here's the button. It's a Newtone button. I forget the model, but I know it's called the Beacon. And it used to have a light inside, but the light bulb burned out. So here we go. And you can hear it. And now I'll go demonstrate the rear doorbell. And the rear doorbell is once again a Newtone Beacon. Let's push the button. It's just a single ding. So that's the Newtone door chime system in this house. Okay, well, yep. Let's, oh, by the way, this light is controlled by this switch, but this switch also turns off the light upstairs, so I leave this switch on. And going up the stairs, we got a nice ceiling fan. And yeah, that switch turns off this fan and this light, so I leave it on because I want to keep the fan running. And I just unscrew the light bulb. That's how it was when I found that the light bulb was partially unscrewed. But the sun just pours in this window. And looking down the spiral staircase. I love spiral staircases so much. And this spiral staircase is better than the one in our Bethany Beach house last year. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, but this switch turns off the fan and the light downstairs, but I keep it on. And I still don't know what the switch turns off and on. I tested all these outlets and the outlet outside, but the outlet outside is directly wired. So I don't know. And it's also installed upside down because you can see it's on, it says no. And then it's off, it's upside down. So I don't know. It might not be connected to anything. So here's my room. This is where I sleep, right here on this futon. And it's actually a really nice room. I got my air conditioning window unit. If my phone will focus. It's an LG, and I got the remote here. And TV. It's not a flat screen like the one downstairs, but that's okay. Lamp. And here's this is a stereo, tape deck, and radio. And I've got my little Holmes fan that I made a video of. Showing you, I found that one in my parents' closet. And I did find out that this switch over here turns off that outlet, because if I flip it, notice the fan turns off. So, and I discovered that by mistake last night. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that on. And then I've got these lovely bar doors right here. You push them, and then they swing back. I love that. And here's a closet, and there's a light with a little lampshade. That's what this switch controls, that light. And there's a bunch of irons, an ironing board, some books, some lamps, some pillows, and it really looks uncomfortable. Sheeting, and spoons, and forks, and knives. And another iron box. It's funny, that iron isn't even in here. Farberware iron. There's no Farberware irons in here. Actually, wait. Nope, this is the one that goes in that box. And there's this lovely ship or boat thing right here. I love that. And this bag is filled with God knows what. Here's a dresser that I use. There's that ship again. And then here's my bathroom. It's a pretty interesting bathroom. It's got wallpaper on these two walls on the ceiling, but no wallpaper on these two walls. And the light is actually controlled by this switch out here, so it's a pretty interesting design. You can see. Then I got another Newtone exhaust fan here, and that's controlled by this switch. See? I don't really care about exhaust fans though. There's my toilet. It's got a blue lid. A really neat sink. It's triangular, and it's got a really cool old-timey style faucet. And I made a medicine cabinet and a mirror. And the shower here. That could use a cleaning. It's a really nice shower faucet. I like that. So, got a thermometer right there. It's going outside. And this is that night light that the sensor night light. So, and then I've got a deck up here too. And a fireplace up here as well. So there's two fireplaces. And so here's the top deck. We'll go out. And as you can see, it's pretty nice. Pretty big, too. Now there is no, like, wall fixture out here because the actual lighting comes from these on each post. Well, except for that post, but conceivably on every post there is one of these lights, and that's controlled by this. It's a timer thing, and then you can actually also turn them on. So there you can see all three of them are on. Now they're all off, and I'm gonna let them come on whenever they want. Actually, these things should be coming on pretty soon. We've got a nice bell here that I like. Actually, I think that was a ship's bell. And a flagpole, which we can't use because the rope's missing, and we don't have a flag. Haha. Some reclining chairs, and that chair, and that chair, and that chair, and a table. And we have these exact same tables at home. And there you can see the water and all the boats and the beach that we're not allowed to go on. There are a bunch of hermit crabs down there. And then you can kind of hear water. I don't know where that's coming from. There's no stream or anything. And this is the part that kills me. You can actually step over this thing, this fence, and walk on the roof. So, this is pretty weird. Okay. Well, yeah, and I could go in the garage, but I'm running out of time on my camera. Only got 2 minutes left, and I want to show you all the garage. So, let's go downstairs. Once again, there's a ceiling fan. Okay. Now. Oh, there. Okay. Now, that just goes nowhere. And then this is a closet with a shower in it. Right there, and then there's a oil water heater, which is pretty interesting. And I don't know how to turn that light off, but okay. Here's the garage. This light, this switch turns on that light. This one turns on those. This one turns on those. And then there's another switch right there that turns on that one. And then that switch right over here turns on those as well. And the garage door's locked right now, but you can see all the stuff in the garage. Yeah, mattress, bed, bike, gas, propane tank. There's a bunch of paint in there. And here's that dryer that I was telling you about. It's a nice old Kenmore. I really love this dryer so much. So thank goodness I got a vintage dryer. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, but yeah. And there's even I think this is the oil tank. Thought that was a smoker for a second. Yeah. So let's go over to the front and look at the front before I run out of time. And yeah, there's the house. So, yep, there we are. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.